Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you an update on my garden. We're going to take a look at all the roses that are still blooming, and we're also going to take a look at the other flowers that are blooming here. As you can see, I have a lot of petunias that are blooming. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So this is my backyard, and we're going to start right here, and I want to show you the petunias first. And every year we plant petunias. For the most part, my garden is covered with petunias, and we grow them from seed. And of course I have them, in pots as well. I do have some geraniums, but look at this. Just so many colors here. And then I have some over on this side of the studio right here, the art studio. I do have some geraniums here, and then I also have some potted ones right there by the window. So we're going to turn our attention to this side. I think this is probably the most eye-catching for me, because I have these hanging petunias right here, and then I have some matching petunias in the pot on the ground right here. So striking. And then I have this box that is full of different types of flowers. I have some gerbera here, alyssum, verbena, petunias. I wanted to show you some of the gerbera here. Gerbera daisy. I love gerbera daisy. They have such striking color. Look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit here so you can see a little different angle here. So here are my hanging petunias and my potted petunias. And I'm going to turn this way, and we're going to go this direction. So we're going to take a look at some of the other petunias that are growing here, and then we're going to go and look at the roses that are still blooming. This over here is my rose garden. As you could see, I have roses that are just leaves. It has slowed down quite a bit. I do have some roses at the end, so we're going to take a look at that, as you could see over there. But let's look at this one on the side of the house right here. More petunias right here. So I try to mix them up. As you can see, I have yellows and pink and purple, and these are the trailing petunias. As you can see, they are spilling over to the side. You can see right here. So we're making our way to the rose garden. I have a few roses that are still blooming. This is Ancient Mariner. Now I hadn't talked about too much on this rose this year. It is finally giving me some really gorgeous blooms. So this is Ancient Mariner. Look at this. I have two Ancient Mariner. This one is still doing well. The other one is finished blooming. And then we're going to move over to Jude the Obscure right here. Jude the Obscure has got just a few blooms. It is almost done as well. Look at this. So beautiful. And then the one that's really showy at this point is Sceptered Isle. And Sceptered Isle was late, so it's catching up. It's kind of nice, even though my garden looks kind of sparse, I still have a few flowers here. So Sceptered Isle is so gorgeous. Look at all these flowers. Still blooming. There's some more right here. So we're gonna move over to this side, and here's another sceptered aisle. And it does have a slight fragrance. So is Jude the Obscure. Now we're gonna look at one of my favorite rose, which is Wild Eve. This is another David Austin rose. Look at this. How can you not like this? This is so beautiful. So beautiful. And I still have some, it's kind of hanging on the ground here, resting on the ground, but look at this. Just beautiful. So we are going to go over to this side, but before we do, I hadn't talked about Bathsheba this year because Bathsheba is late, but it looks like Bathsheba is producing some beautiful blooms now, so we're going to see a little bit more Bathsheba flowers. And the other one that is late this year is the Alnwick rose, but I'm noticing here that Alnwick rose is blooming. It's got some flowers that are coming to life right here. The Alnwick rose, another David Austin rose. And then in the middle over here, this is called Ebb Tide. This gorgeous color is so beautiful. Look at this. This is a week's rose. And then next to Ebb Tide is Celestial Night. It has a kind of in the same shade of color, but this is just beautiful too. Look at this. So this is Celestial Night. Beautiful. Look at that. So we're going to turn our attention to Violet's Pride right here in the back. She is still looking gorgeous with all these blooms. So how I take care of my roses, you know, I do water the roses at least twice a week, and I come around and you see all these spent flowers. I come around and I take them off, clean them up a little bit. Somebody is saying that your roses always looks good. Well, that's because I do work hard on keeping them clean and neat. So here's another cluster of Violet's Pride. Gorgeous. Look at these. It is just so amazing. I love Violet's Pride. And I've talked about Violet's Pride many times before. That's because I really enjoy this flower. Gorgeous. So we are going to go this direction of the garden, and I think I still have a couple more to tell you about. This one is the Pilgrim, and the Pilgrim is also slowing down, but it still has a few of these bloom. Look at this, beautiful. And then I noticed that I do have some Queen of Sweden right here. Just a few. Look at this. Queen of Sweden looks so beautiful. So now I clean up the roses and, you know, cut some of the dead portion of it. And then you're going to notice that when you do clean up your roses and kind of get rid of the spent flowers, you will have growth like this. Okay, you encourage these growth to come up, and they're getting ready to grow again and give me some blooms. So that's how we take care of our roses. You know, if we have any spent flowers, we get rid of it and cut it. This over here, down here, is Princess Alexandra of Kent. You can see the growth, the new growth right here. And even more so, I'm going to show you Mr. Lincoln. This is Mr. Lincoln right here, another week's rose, a very fragrant red rose. As you can see, all the growth here has come up. We're going to get more blooms here. As you can see, we got buds right here. So we are going to look at Mill on the Floss because it looks so beautiful. Look at these blooms. They're just gorgeous. I have some more over here. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So Mill on the Floss is another David Austin rose. And it's a climbing rose. You could see, this is a 2-year-old rose. I had bought it last year, and it's been in this area, in this part of the garden for 2 years. And it has grown quite a bit. So now we are going to switch gear here, and we're going to look at the dahlias. So this is, I have 4 boxes of dahlia. This is one of them. And I'm looking at it and I'm seeing some of the flowers already. And I'm going to try to remember the name of them. So this one right here is Honeydew. It's gorgeous color. Look at this. And then over on this side is Black Satin. This is Jerry Huck. And this one is Diva. And then over here is Chewy. So we do have quite a lot more to come. We're going to go around this direction because I have to show you Arabian Night. Arabian Night is just full of flowers here. Look at this. It's kind of like chocolatey color. You've got the darker color in the middle, and then on the outside you have this kind of bright, lighter red. And then next to Arabian Nights, I do have, it looks like, let me see, it's kind of hard to see whether this is blooming or not, or this is all Arabian Night. I think it is all Arabian Night, but I have this flower right here that is getting ready to bloom. But one more time, I'm going to show you Arabian Night. Looks so gorgeous. And then this is my other dahlia box. It is also a mixture of flowers. And here I have lilies that are blooming. You can see some different types of lilies here. Look at this. I have orange lily. And then back here, I do have some more dahlias that are starting to bloom. I believe this is called Kasasagi. These little tiny dahlias. And then this one here, I cannot remember because some of the labels have disappeared. But there is one dahlia that I want to show you that looks so stunning right now. So once again, this is my dahlia box. And then over here is my other dahlia box. So I want to show you this dahlia that I have over here by the house because it's got tons of flowers. It's covered with flowers. And I don't have the tag for it. I believe it's called Intrigue, but I'm not sure. But I want to show it to you because it's just so impressive. Look at this. This plant right here is covered with this gorgeous red dahlia. Look at all these flowers. It's amazing. So the other ones that I just showed you are kind of behind. I think that the reason this is ahead is because it's right next to the house and it's warmer. It does get a lot of sun in this corner right here, but it is just stunning. Look at all this flower in the middle. I mean, that is just impressive. And I hope that my other dahlias will be covered with flowers like this pretty soon. I do have another dahlia in this corner of the house, and I don't have a name for it, but this is kind of like a purple one right here with purple tinge on the side, it looks like. It's beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. So I'm going to show you another rose that I have, which is one of my newer David Austin rose that I planted this year because it's still blooming so beautifully. It is called Maid Marian. It is one of my favorite, and you're going to see why. Okay, so this is Maid Marian. I love this rose. It has a fragrance, but the cup shape, it is just so stunning. Look at this. It is just beautiful. Look at this. So this is one of my newer rose, David Austin rose that I bought this year, and this is its first year. And it is doing so well. The other rose that I wanted to show you guys, which I have not featured too much, is Sheila McQueen. This is a very unique rose, and I love this one too because it has all this different shade. The older it gets, the greener, paler, I guess you would say, it looks. So this is what it looks like when it starts, and then it turns into this color as it gets older, which is quite unique. I've never seen a rose like this before. This is like completely pale, almost like greenish. So unique. So this is Sheila McQueen, one of my most unique rose in the garden. Here's some more right here. Just beautiful. And one more time I'm going to show you this unique color right here. So we're going to end right here where we started with the beautiful petunias. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.